Imagine a river delta in ancient North Africa, about 100 million years ago during the Cretaceous period. The air is thick with humidity, crocodile-like creatures glide through murky waters, and on the banks, a shadow rises, taller than a T-Rex, longer than a bus, and equipped with a sail-like crest along its back. This is the Spinosaurus aegyptiacus, the largest known carnivorous dinosaur to have ever lived, a true titan of both land and water. The name Spinosaurus means spine lizard, derived from the enormous bony spines that projected from its vertebrae, forming a spectacular sail up to 2 meters, 6.5 feet high. These elongated spines were covered in skin and possibly blood vessels, creating one of the most distinctive silhouettes in prehistory. Spinosaurus lived approximately 112 to 93 million years ago in what is today Egypt, Morocco, and Niger, regions that, in the Cretaceous, were lush wetlands filled with rivers, mangroves, and dense vegetation. Unlike most large carnivorous dinosaurs, Spinosaurus was semi-aquatic, perfectly adapted to life in and around the water. Reaching an estimated 15 to 16 meters, 50 to 52 feet in length and weighing up to 7 tons, it surpassed even the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex in total length. But what truly set it apart was its body design, a long, narrow snout filled with conical teeth, webbed feet, dense bones, and a massive sail. Every part of its anatomy told the story of a creature built not for dry plains but for swamps, rivers, and lagoons. Its skull resembled that of a crocodile, long, flat, and equipped with over 60 conical teeth, perfectly suited for gripping slippery prey. Its nostrils were positioned far back on its snout, allowing it to breathe while partially submerged, like modern hippos or crocodiles. Studies of its bones reveal that they were solid and heavy, unlike the hollow bones of land-dwelling theropods, helping it stay submerged while stalking fish. The great sail on its back remains a topic of debate among paleontologists. Some suggest it was used for thermoregulation, absorbing and releasing heat to control body temperature. Others believe it served as a display structure, signaling dominance, attracting mates, or intimidating rivals. Either way, it made Spinosaurus one of the most visually striking creatures ever to walk and swim the earth. The Spinosaurus was a specialist predator, and everything about its anatomy reveals a creature evolved for aquatic hunting. Its main diet consisted of fish and other water-dwelling animals, but it was also opportunistic, scavenging carcasses or ambushing smaller dinosaurs that wandered too close to the riverbank. In its watery domain, Spinosaurus ruled supreme. Fossilized scales of large fish species, such as Onchopristis, a prehistoric sawfish, have been found alongside Spinosaurus teeth, confirming that this dinosaur was an active piscivore. Its long, narrow jaws worked like a pair of biological traps. Once it snapped shut on a fish, the conical teeth prevented the prey from slipping away. Its eyes and nostrils, placed high on its skull, allowed it to stay partially submerged, watching for movement above and below the water's surface. This stealth, combined with its strong, flexible neck and powerful bite, made it a master ambusher, much like today's crocodiles. Unlike the upright stance of T-Rex or Allosaurus, the Spinosaurus had short, stocky hind limbs and a long, muscular tail with tall vertebral spines, features that strongly suggest it was a capable swimmer. In fact, its tail likely worked as a paddle, propelling it through water in pursuit of prey. Recent reconstructions show it moving with side-to-side undulations similar to modern aquatic reptiles. Its limbs were adapted for dual environments. The forelimbs were strong and equipped with massive claws, especially the large hooked claw on the first finger, which it may have used to catch fish, tear apart carcasses, or anchor itself in mud along riverbanks. Its hind limbs were shorter than those of typical theropods, giving it a unique forward-leaning posture when on land, awkward but functional. Although primarily a fish-eater, Spinosaurus wasn't entirely safe from confrontation. It shared its ecosystem with other large predators like Dinosaurs and Brachiosaurus, leading to potential territorial clashes. However, because Spinosaurus spent much of its life in the water, direct conflicts were probably rare. Its aquatic lifestyle gave it an exclusive ecological niche that no other giant predator could claim. Its intelligence was likely moderate, not as advanced as Velociraptor, but enough to display complex hunting strategies and environmental awareness. Its temperament, based on its predatory dominance, was likely territorial and aggressive when threatened, especially around feeding grounds or during mating season. Reproduction in Spinosaurus followed the pattern common to most theropods, through egg-laying. Fossil evidence from related species suggests that females would select nesting sites near riverbanks or lake shores, where the moist, warm sand helped incubate the eggs naturally. The nests likely contained multiple eggs, arranged in shallow depressions and guarded fiercely until hatching. The hatchlings of Spinosaurus were small, fragile, and completely dependent on stealth and shelter for survival. Their long snouts and small conical teeth appeared early in life, indicating that even as juveniles they were adapted for a fish-based diet. As they grew, their limbs and tails developed rapidly, transforming them from awkward land dwellers into the sleek semi-aquatic giants that dominated their ecosystems. Spinosaurus lived during the mid-Cretaceous period around 100 million years ago, when the Sahara region was a humid world of rivers and swamps. But as the climate began to change, rivers drying, ecosystems collapsing, their environments slowly disappeared. Over time, Spinosaurus itself vanished, its specialized adaptations leaving it vulnerable to extinction as aquatic habitats shrank and prey became scarce. For decades, the Spinosaurus remained a mystery. The first fossils were discovered in 1912 by German paleontologist Ernst Stromer in Egypt. Tragically, during World War II, those original fossils were destroyed in an Allied bombing raid on Munich. For over half a century, scientists knew Spinosaurus only from Stromer's drawings and notes. Then in the early 2000s, new discoveries in Morocco and Egypt revived its legend, including bones of its skull, sail, and tail, allowing scientists to reconstruct this incredible creature with modern precision. Today, Spinosaurus stands as a symbol of evolutionary innovation, a predator that broke the rules of its kind, trading land dominance for mastery of water. No other known dinosaur combines such power, elegance, and aquatic adaptation. It reminds us that nature's creativity is boundless, that life always finds new ways to thrive in even the most unexpected places. So, when you imagine this colossal hunter gliding through ancient waters, its sails slicing through the mist of a prehistoric sunrise, remember, it wasn't just the biggest predator of its time, it was one of the most extraordinary creatures ever to exist. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel, leave your like, comment what you like the most, and share it with someone who needs to hear this too.